Levi Kitchen taking a Moto win this morning in this class early on. And Levi Kitchen, Dax Binnick out there as well.
Ooh.
Down in the first turn. Jack Chambers finished third in Moto number 1. So let's keep an eye on these soldiers out here as they make their way down around that first into the tree line. Look at them.
Kitchen got a few Moto wins, man. He's been doing it on the West Coast, the East Coast.
Hey, you know what they say? If you can't take the heat, hire Levi Kitchen.
To get out of the kitchen.
Yeah, well, they got in the kitchen, and Kitchen is on it. And here he comes again. I believe that is Levi Kitchen out front again. Ed Torrance is so tickled, so happy with this young man.
Check it out. Crockett Myers with a great start in the number 41 machine on that EBR KTM. Where's Volan? He's back in about the number 4 spot, maybe. Nope, that's not Volan. It's the number 12 of maybe Thrasher. I'm just making stuff up.
Number 12 is Colby Caper.
There you go. I'm just going to make stuff up till I get the name right.
Jack Chambers out there finished third, so Chambers up there again, right up in the mix.
They better go after that guy right there. You give him any time out on the racetrack by himself, and he is gone.
Here they come. There's Jack Chambers now working that number 12 around. The little twisties there, you might say, Kevin. There's the 24.
I will say that.
Tommy Rios is the number 24 ride. And they're going to be coming. Can't say enough. There's our whole shot. Levi Kitchen at 47 with the whole shot QBD limited. And they're going to be making their way down in front of the tower. We're seeing this young man right there. Out front, the 47 ride, Tommy Rios.
I think I saw Dax Binnick going off the track on that first turn. I think he was the one to the far left that Allman had to cut the track. Not cut the track, but he got pushed off of the racetrack. But our leader right now, it's Kitchen. I'm so wrong. That is Dax Binnick in the number 2 spot. It was another KTM rider I saw getting pushed to the left. So that is Binnick in the number 2 spot. And again, we talked about this yesterday. 5 years difference separating Levi Kitchen and Dax Binnick. One's 14, one is 19. So you got one kid going into high school, one going into college. Still fast on the dirt bike, but that's about 25% of their age difference there.
Yeah, that's a curious one, but I did see Dax. He was actually hanging out watching his buddy Hayden Deegan's moto about an hour ago, and he's as tall as I am now.
No doubt. I mean, he had no place to go but on a 125 and a 250.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't have him run the 125 first. They put him all the way up on the 250F. He certainly can ride the bike well, but he's got to deal with riders 5 years older than him. But Dax Binnick making it look good right now on the 41. I feel like Levi Kitchen, if he keeps this up, he might be the story of the week. 2 dominant moto wins in B. He's going next level. Speaking of, I can't believe it. We've got it. We've got Kevin Kelly and Wes Kane hooked
We're back again.
Together.
It's like Buku days,
we were the actual, Jason, 2005, we were the apprentices. Rodney was the veteran. That was our first year in here.
Yep.
And we just rocked it. We were drinking pickle juice. We went so hard. We were like drinking pickle juice. We were gassed by like Thursday.
Yeah, that was working harder, not smarter, for sure.
I mean, we were fighting our apprenticeship, and Rodney goes, I got these young bucks in here. Let's see how they do.
Well, I got these guys. I've been training them for about 15 years to take over from me, and they've done quite a good job in the Rodney Tomlin School of Announcing. We do that each year.
The Rodney Tomlin Training Facility compound.
It's all about cadence and the ba-ba, ba-da-boop, ba-da-boom. You know what I mean? Ba-ba-boop, ba-ba-boom.
Oh, there's your leaders as they buzz the tower. There they are. It's going to be Kitchen, Binnick, Rios, Chambers, Maselli, Hoffman, Lassiter, Murphy, Blowspug, and Tolleson.
Yeah, Luca Marcellesi is a rider battling tied for the points lead in the 450B class, along with LeBlanc and Luke Kaleitzian. But his starts have been not good. That's the nicest way I could put it. Marcellesi really comes on late in the races, being scouted by our man Megawatt, does good work in the last 5 minutes, but having to come through. You see him on the outside there in that Kawasaki at 72. Headed into the 10 Commandments and see if he can run some of these guys down and get it into a podium spot.
Man, this is like just a normal training day if you're like TJ Rios down at MTF. Oh, yeah, I got to race Gage Linville today. I got to race whoever, Jack Chambers, Tommy Rios. Ton of talent running around out there. There's the 24 you're looking at.
Oh,
Tommy
rider
Rios.
goes down. That was Chambers.
12, Jack Chambers.
There you go. If you can't take the heat, you got to check out that Kitchen. Meanwhile, Levi Kitchen is out front, 250 limited. Class winner, Moto winner early on, and now trying to double up. He's trying to double down in his class, guys.
Dax Bennett, see the 41. He's trying to get away from Tommy Rios. Rios really stepping up the game here in the B class. Trying to close it down.
Jason, we'll see if Kitchen could go into the third moto with a pair of pocket aces.
He got excited about that.
All the hits.
We got to squeeze them in there. Like a sticking your finger in a what?
Leg socket!
Woo! We got all the West Kane hits coming from the tower. Great oldies.
You came for you want the hits. You don't want the new stuff. You want the old stuff. That's what dance that you got to play that first album. That's all we want to hear.
Yep.
Your fourth album, you're getting experimental. I don't want to hear that, man.
Yep.
The acoustic West Kane set was a disaster.
He unplugged
MTV.
He unplugged West Kane.
No.
As they square off in the octagon.
When he started going from comedy and said he could be a dramatic actor, that was a bad turn.
No.
Oh, my acting career's in the tub.
It's like Chris Gaines. Come on, Garth. We all know that's you. It's Garth Brooks trying to be Chris Gaines.
Hey, it's not Chris Gaines. It's Wes Kane.
It's Wes Gaines.
Major gains. No pains, no canes.
It's Wes Kane. Jump.
Oh my gosh, don't date us that badly. So here it is, Levi Kitchen in the lead. You're watching Daxton Bennick on the 41, past the now named by Wes Kane. It was the Monster Energy turnstile.
Now it's the Monster Energy turnbuckle leading into the short chute.
It's a turnbuckle. It's a turnbuckle.
You get hung up and you flip you over.
You call the headbangers to come in there and straighten you out.
That's one of your boys. I know, you got many of them.
The turnbuckle, you smash them in like George the Animal.
Hey, no. Eat the Thrasher. Jason knows.
Those are your guys.
Jason knows I'm sending Jason down to NXT to be the next ring announcer.
Hey, so what's the protocol here for Dax Bennett? He's young enough to stay in this B class regardless of finish because you can't bump a 14-year-old.
Yeah, so I did ask about that. So I guess he's going to be in this next year if he wants to be. You know,
maybe Jeremy Malott can answer that for us. He's probably listening back home. Maybe you can just text our little group chat.
If Levi Kitchen wasn't riding like this, it would look like a brilliant move because Bennett could be the one sitting on a bunch of Moto wins. He's got 39 of the 40 guys covered, except one. Kitchen is next level, as we've said this week. Bennett second. There's Tommy Rios. That's the 24 you're watching on screen right now. Marcelese, as he likes to do, comes on strong late in the race. He's fourth.
Wow.
Yeah, request from a YouTube, and the answer is no, I'm married. So sorry, folks.
There's a guy.
I don't know why anyone would ask that.
Hey, what's his name?
So somebody via YouTube.
What's his name? Wait a minute.
Somebody asked via YouTube.
You guys assume.
Will you kiss me in the 10 Commandments? What commandment are you breaking by kissing someone?
Thou shalt
covet thy marriage, right?
Covet someone else's wife.
And thou shalt not be gross.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's most importantly.
Don't kiss Weege. Who wants to kiss Wes? This guy's available. He's ready to go.
You're saying the problem is me?
Well,
that would be the insulting part.
Yes.
That's the gross part.
Yes.
That is the gross part.
Yes.
Wes Kane said he will, again, come out of the bullpen and take one for the team.
I'm bringing the right man on the bench.
Yeah, he will take one for the team.
11 p.m., fifth commandment, whoever that is, Wes Kane's waiting for you. Whoever wants to see what happens.
Secret admirer.
Roll the dice.
All right. Wes is not going to hesitate.
Find out his name first.
It doesn't matter. You're doing it.
You're going making assumptions here. Okay, so we're watching the number 7 of Garrett Hoffman closing in on Brock Lassiter, getting inside that top 5. Maybe it depends on how many subscribers that YouTube commenter has. I mean, if they got a channel now pretty popular, and I could start trending and turn that into, let's go, what do we call it? Going vital? What do we call it?
Viral.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
His name is Scooty Puff Jr. is the username.
His part was
it could be anything.
A significant part of that
Scooty
message.
Puff? Is it a guy?
You didn't even need to get to the name. You said the his part, so that was a significant.
This guy's got 10,000 followers.
Well, yeah, it's popular enough. Let's think about this. So Levi Kitchen in the lead. That's 7 of Hoffman. He wants top 5. He's got to get Brock Lassiter to do it. And Luca Marcelese, he's got some of that pasta about to come out.
Nope.
No, Chambers went down, and he's behind them on the number 12, behind the number 7. Oh, no, he made the pass.
Yeah, he made the pass on him.
But Chambers coming back after that crash.
It's tough.
Got it.
Pat, let's do it. The Baja Brawl is coming up. Labor Day weekend, right? We doing it? Turn that thing on, son.
All right, we're on, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Labor Day weekend, bro.
Pat Grzybinski, we go up there each year. Me and Wes get to announce this race. Wes is stuffing his face with a free sandwich. So, Pat, tell us what goes on at the Baja Brawl, because if you've never been, it's hard to even explain. If you just look at Pat, if a person could embody what the Baja Brawl is
That's
about.
a great point.
No, it's what you look like
Just-
when you leave there.
He is. You come in a clean-cut 21-year-old man, and
And
you
you
leave
live like
looking
that.
guy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a great event. It's fun, dude.
Oh, that's what we do. We have a good time, and I don't know. I'm excited to be here. I'm that excited guy.
Yeah, I can feel it. You're bringing the energy.
You feel the energy?
Yeah.
The energy I see is the sweeper turn. That's all whooped out, and it's like all of Baja is that.
I was about to say, his
Right.
entire track, pick the roughest section, it's just that's Baja the whole time.
Just sand all the way around.
That's a 40-plus-year-old motorcycle track, too,
Oh,
right?
dude, it's like the pro national track for amateurs.
It is. It's rough.
No, it's no joke. It's got it all. Sand, hard pack. But yeah, Labor Day weekend, we're doing the Baja Brawl again. What's that? 19 years.
And also, we were
Jeez, oh man, already 19 years. That
Monster's going to be a part of it. Axel
quick.
Hodges is going to come up.
Uncle Ronnie's been there a few years. We
I'm
shot a midget off into the lake there. We don't know if we ever found him.
Jump midgets, and we have
don't know if you ever found them. Wow, unbelievable.
They sign up for it, though. We
Pro
don't
all
just-
championship racing.
It's great.
Pro-Ams, we got a two-stroke open, FMF support. Fly racing is going to be here. It's a featured event through the AMA, so we got all that. And Dirty 100 event with Moto Playground. So full coverage by Moto Playground.
And the nighttime activities are not rivaled by any other race, probably in America. It's pretty wild there. It's a good time. And there's places you can park if you don't want to be a part of that, but you get jumping over there.
Right, so it's, and
That's for the family section. If you got little kids, go over there.
championship racing first, you know?
Yeah, it's
we race hard and we play hard.
That's right.
So
When you come in, you hear AC/DC thumping at 7:30 a.m. on those 15-inch JBL sparks spaced all over the racetrack. You know you're at the right
Pete
place.
Dowd's going to be there.
Pete
Well,
Dowd.
I'd sign up for Pete Dowd, the voice
Right.
of Baja Brawl.
Yeah.
There is Marcellizzi as our man Megawatt, suspected, getting stronger late in the race. He's gone from 4th. He's now up to 3rd. So he's a podium runner in this one.
Well, Pat, we're stoked you're here. He comes here every year. He's a part of the program. He had a big super regional this year. I got to come up to that, too. So
absolutely, it was our first regional where we had little kids. We never got a regional with for little kids.
Yeah,
This was the first time.
You handled it great.
And nailed it. And I mean, they're here today, so it's either they can ride Baja, they can ride anywhere.
No doubt.
So, and we're gonna have Brett Downey, Safety Foundation. They will be there. So. Props
Big
to
John's
them.
usually there.
Always
It's a big
support
deal.
Brett Downey. Good stuff.
you had a Ferris wheel, man. Dude had a Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
last race.
Ferris wheel
He rode
last
that
year.
Ferris wheel that fell off.
We don't give it all away. You know, we're going to start the the whole website will be open next week. So we'll do online registration. That's going to be available. So check out BajaAcres.com, and all the info will be there next week. But anyway, I got to go, dude. Bro, guys, thank you. You guys
See you,
are
bud.
awesome. Wes Kane. All right, later.
See you soon, Baja Brawl Labor Day weekend.
Peace
Sign up,
out,
check it
Boy
out.
Scout.
It's true that Ferris wheel actually did not have power. They just had Wes Kane
Yes.
spun it.
No,
You know, like-
actually, me
You
and
just
Kevin went
spin
on
that
it on a
Ferris
late-night
wheel.
Ferris wheel ride.
Yeah, like on Price is Right. Say,
Yeah.
$1.
7 of Garrett Hoffman. He always looks fast when you're watching him. He's on a charge right now. He's on your screen. I mentioned Luca Marzolisi moving up to 3rd ahead of Rios. Jack Chambers, after a crash, has recovered on that number 12 he just saw go by. Then it's Lassiter and Hoffman. Base Flug rounding out the top 8. Then it's Patrick Murphy and Charles Tollison.
That was a tough name for many, many years until
Base
we
Flug.
spoke to Base Flug.
Yeah, I'm
You want to say
happy with it.
Flug?
It's like the only thing we learned in like a 5-year span was how to pronounce
Base
Base
Flug. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Levi Kitchen, 13-second lead over Dax Bennett. Dax very strong in that number 2 spot. Marcellizzi in the 3 spot. Still Rios and Chambers. That is your top 5, brought to you by Dunlop Tires. We're going down to your top 10. Brock Lassiter, 6. Hoffman, Base Flug, Murphy, and Tolson round out the field. That is 7 laps in the books. Correct.
Rio's still hanging pretty tough in the 4th spot. Masali working his way up. He's still solid 3rd right now. Tyler.
The lap number 8, we are still watching the number 7 of Garrett Hoffman. We had some technical issues we're trying to work out up here.
Check.
We've got that sorted out. Hoffman
So much fun.
in that 10 Commandments section, the blue Yamaha, the number 7 on the plates. Race flew right behind him on the 83 machine. This is a rough track. 2.5, 3 minutes left in this race before we call it quits. And it's all Levi Kitchen, 20 seconds out front of Dax Binnick. We continue to watch the number 7. Garrett Hoffman picking his way around the racetrack. These guys start off in about the 156, 157 lap time range, and then they kind of tail off just a bit as fatigue and the track just continues to go away in a good way, and I mean that. It's rough. There's Bennett. He just jumped right past us here. He has the 72 of Luca Marsalisi right behind him as they go across the billboards. I'm checking them out, heading towards the mechanics area. That is so late into a race where when you have a guy just harassing you
and hounding you.
It's so annoying. Like, seriously, man, it's too late. Just go.
You just want to get it over with.
Just stop. Checker flagging me, man. Just pull me off.
Just under 2 minutes left, and you got the charge still on.
But that's the guy that you want on your team. That guy that's digging deep on a white flag lap like Luca Marsalisi is. He's trying to run down the 41 of Binnick. Less than a half or a second or so between your second and third place rider, the 41 of Binnick, and the 72 of Marsalisi.
What was that, Kevin?
Here they come. There's the 41, and there is the Marsalisi Kawasaki ride, number 72. He is easily within striking distance. There's our buddy Dylan Cunha on the 55.
Where is he on the radar screen?
Dylan is a little bit back. He's not where he wants to be. There he is in about 34th. He was in the 13th or so.
Yeah.
Look at that. We've got a race shaping up. Inside goes Binnick. The outside is Marsalisi. The closing stages here of 250B Limited. Levi Kitchen going to finish this thing off, standing up around the big sweeper. He is going to be your Moto winner whenever that checker flag comes out.
The checkers will fall for Jeremy McGrath.
Oh no, it's going to be the number 47 of Levi Kitchen. Kitchen will take the win, and we're going to look down the racetrack and see if Binnick was able to hold off Luca Marsalisi. Here they come. Marsalisi is going to try a last-ditch effort on the inside. He is digging deep. He's got around the inside, and Binnick going to try to challenge him. They both go around, and as Marsalisi has stuck the pass, how about that? The crowd is stoked. Marsalisi just high-fiving in the air. Last turn antics by Luca Marsalisi, and he gets around Dax Binnick and pushes Binnick back to the number 3 spot. And then it's Rios, Hoffman, Base Flew, Chambers, Lassiter, Tollison, and Murphy. That is your top 10. What a finish by Luca Marsalisi. He is a closer, folks. Great ride there. Binnick with a 3 in that one, and we will toss it down to Jason Wygant on the podium. He's going to talk to our winners.
Yep, you toss it, I catch it.
2 hands, looking in the glove, bro.
I'll tell you what, man, Levi Kitchen, you give him a Stasic hole shot, and you know it's going to be trouble for everyone else. So far, I'm going to say this is the breakout performance of the week. Not just 3 moto wins, but 3 dominant moto wins. In fact, the 20-some second gap he had here was only about half what he had in the other motos. We had a 37-second margin and a 39 in his other 2 motos. That is prime time player right there. He has stepped it up for Loretta's. We're going to bring Levi Kitchen on up and talk to the moto winner, give him the gold, give him the whole shot award, and honestly just try to figure out what has gotten into this kid on the Rock River Yamaha, who has brought his A+++ game to Loretta's. Well, one of the big sensations so far this week, sitting on 3 huge moto wins. And he made this one a little easier on himself with a Stasic hole shot. Let's hear it for Levi Kitchen. Dude, what has gotten into you so far this week?
Well, that time was just a better start, and then after I got a good start, I kind of just rode my own race. The track's brutal right now. It's easy to kind of push too hard and make mistakes, so I kind of had to calm down. But And then when you get in the lappers, again, it's a little chaotic, but yeah, it turned out pretty good.
What were your expectations coming in? Did you expect to have this level of success?
It's always a guessing game. I wasn't really sure, but I knew I put the work in, so yeah.
It's paid off. Who do you want to thank, Levi?
My mom, dad, my mechanic Connor, my sister, all my friends and family for watching, Robin Sherry at Real Deal, and then the whole Rock River Yamaha team, FMF, Bell Helmets, 100%, Alpine Star, Moose Racing, and just everybody else I forgot. Thank you.
Levi Kitchen, another Moto win. And Whole Shot Awards in every Moto, courtesy of the folks at Stasic. They got a lot of cool stuff. If you go to that Monster Energy Arena, they got a little Stasic course set up. You can try the equipment. They've got the old Camp Loretta's is now Camp Stasic, and their staff has really contributed a lot to this event. So thanks for Stasic for everything that they've done in 2020. Looking for our second place finisher now. He's cooling off, debriefing. He's got the KTM folks all up on him. And I'll get him in just a second. Surrounded by some serious media there, Daxton Bennick as well. Want to check on this third place position. Luca Marzalese actually got it done at the end. My bad. So Marzalese, as we've seen all week, this dude never stops charging. So I'm looking for Marzalese for that second place spot. Let's bring you up, Luca. Well, I'll tell you what, this is the Iron Man of the racing so far this week. You go down late in the moto, you're right, Megawatt. We're calling him the Hitman, Luca Marzalese. But late in this race, when everybody gets tired, he's making moves. We had him in 5th, 4th, 3rd. And late in the race, he steals 2nd. So he's going to take a silver medal, making a name for himself in the B ranks this week as well. Let's come on up to the stage. The Hitman, Luca Marzalese. Hey, Luca, if we had 40-minute motos out here, would that be okay with you?
Oh, that'd be perfect for me.
Take us through that one. You got Bennick at the end?
Yeah, a little better start than most of my motos, but still wasn't the best. I just saw him in front of me, or I saw most of the guys in front of me. I knew he had a pretty long moto, so I just tried to flow and find good lines, and worked out for me a little bit. So.
All right, solid run for second. Who do you want to thank?
Like big, huge shout out to MTF for all the training and the support they helped me with. Thor, 100%, Garnet, Cernix, Dunlop, Deep South Kawasaki, my mom and dad for everything they do for me. I wouldn't be here without them. My family, my brothers, everyone at home watching. EVS, my gym trainers, Jacob and Lauren, B-Rad and Big B for always having the track dialed at MTF. Pro Circuit for having my bike dialed for these rough conditions out here, and anyone else I forgot, thank you so much.
Luca Marzalese, second place.
And Wilkie for making my bike A1.
You gotta get those mechanic shout-outs dialed. All right, Luca making a name for himself, putting it on the map. Great job. We'll get to our third place finisher here, the youngster of the group. Just 14 years old. You wouldn't know it by his stature. Ran second for most of this one, ends up in third. Let's hear it for Daxton Bennick. Hey, firstly, I'm just curious, did you just skip the 125 altogether? What put you in these B classes? It's tough against these guys.
Yeah, no, I really liked the 250 whenever I started riding it, so thought I'd give it a shot and come out here and race.
Yeah, learning something from these guys?
Yeah, for sure. They're it's a lot tougher. It's way tougher than the little bikes, but
yep,
I'm getting it.
All right, yeah, you're learning with podiums every time. Who do you want to thank?
Lord Jesus Christ, keep me safe. KTM Orange Brigade, my mom, my dad, Corey, my trainer, Kyle, TLD, Red Bull, Dunlop, and everyone else. Thank you.
All right, there it is. Third place. Let's hear it for Dax Bennick. That's a wrap on this B group. I'll send it back to the tower.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.